Welcome again to the Waconia Tool Factory, where we didn't write the book of ingenuity, but we've read it, and we're always looking to create addendums, and we have one for you today. I'm calling this my top workshop tips, as well as workshop collides with the kitchen. First thing I'd like to show you is I had an old refrigerator that I needed to get rid of, but I took the drawers out, crisper drawers, and mounted them underneath my workbench. They work great for putting sandpaper, handy, nice little drawers. When it comes to painting, what I like to do is whenever I'm doing a painting project, I like to put a large sample of the color on the lid so that it's easily identified. And I like to put where the paint went and roughly when. Another nice little trick I like to do is I take a damp paper towel, soak it in water, and then roll it up on one side like this, and then mash this into the lid of the top of your can. And what that'll do is that will keep your can from getting all messy. You can buy the the little plastic lip things, but you lose them and they break. Here, this is free, and when you're done, you can use this nice and damp and wipe out the lid of your can. Nothing worse than getting a paint can built up with dried up paint, so I like to use that. A lot of times when the paint can is full, it's hard to pour it out, and no matter how hard you try, you're going to get a mess over the sides. So what I like to use is I use a ladle to scoop my paint into my paint pan. Another nice kitchen gadget that works well is I took an old beater from a blender and added an extension bit to it, and I hooked this up to my drill or my drill press, and you can use this to mix paint, you can use this to mix spackle. It just works really well and does a great job of mixing. You can use it on tile grout, on thin set, anything you need to mix, this works great. Another nice little trick I like to do is I take an old, here's a tape jar or any kind of a small container. I'll take a damp paper towel, put it in there, and I put this next to my glue, so when I'm done gluing, I'll close this, dab it off here, wipes it off, gets it nice and clean. I put it upside down, and I'm ready to glue the next time. So there's some of my great painting tips. Also, what I like to do with paintbrushes, when I'm all done with a paintbrush, I'll wash it good with soap and water, and then I like to take another damp paper towel, and I will roll the paintbrush onto this, and then bend this over here, form it real nice, and I'll even run this under water, get that nice and damp. And then over time that'll dry really nice. That'll wick up any leftover paint. And when you need to use it again, you take one here. We know it's good. Pull it out of here, and it's nice and shapely, just like it was new. Another trick I found is here was an old silverware container that came out of a dishwasher. This works great for holding all my paintbrushes. So if I have a paint job, I can just pick this up and away I go. Next nice little kitchen gadget meets workshop is the spoonula. A spoonula is a rubber spatula in the shape of a spoon. And this is great for spackle. You can use this for stirring it up. It scrapes really well on the outside of the canister. And you can scoop it up really well, throw it on your hock. You can also use this for thin set for tiling, for grout for tiling. Works great. Love the spoonula. Another nice trick too is when you're done with your spackling, put about an inch of water on the top, and then take and wash the dried spackle from the sides, and have a nice little half to 1 inch seal of water in there that'll keep your spackle lasting fresh forever. Next time you need it, pour out the water, give it a little stir, get out your spoonula, away you go. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching.